Hi, my name is Victor Benegas, and welcome to the social media case study. Today, in this post, I'm going to talk about the comments about Kevin Garnett when he called Charlie Villanueva a cancer patient. During in 2010, during the a Boston Celtics and a Detroit Pistons games, Kevin Garnett called Charlie Villanueva a cancer patient, and it was not that good for Charlie Villanueva because he has a disease where not everybody knows what it's called. And Charlie Villanueva replied back to Garnett saying that he would love to get in a ring with Garnett so he can expose him for too many trash talk. There was a lot of controversy because of this situation. Charlie has the alopecia universalis, a variation of alopecia areata, which is an autoimmune skin disease. It's really very hard to explain the disease and their names. But after Garnett saw what Villanueva had to say about him, he wanted to clear what he said about Villanueva, saying that there was a misunderstanding and all he said to Villanueva was, and I quote, "My comment to Charlie Villanueva was, in fact, you are cancerous to your team and our league." Then some people came to comment about these comments about of Garnett, and the first one who said something about these comments were Coach Carl. We all know that Coach Carl is a cancer survivor, and he made some comments about this incident, and I quote, "Sometimes responsibility comes from knowing when to argue, when not to, when to cross the line, and when not to cross the line," he said, according to the CBSSports.com, and I quote again, "So philosophically, if Kevin and I were close friends, I'd probably call him up and say, I don't think that's right, what you said. But I also believe that competition makes us do things when we don't have our total mental morality in line. We act like children at times, even coaches." Also, Doug Rivers said he was his coach back in 2010 of the Boston Celtics. Also had some comments about Garnett, and he said, I quote, "I actually heard what Kevin said. I was standing right there, and what he released in a statement through the Celtics organization is what he said. I'm going to leave it at that. I don't like the whole tweeting thing. I will say that as well. I like guys talk on the court. That doesn't mean they should or shouldn't. But the fact that we are talking about this to me is just silly. It really is. We should be talking about we had a hell of a game the other day and let's talk about basketball. It's amazing to me that this stuff is news now. That's not sport." And right now, if it's not by Villanueva that he posted in Twitter what he had to say about Kevin's comments of calling him a cancer patient, we wouldn't know what happened that day at the basketball court. So imagine how fascinating is the social media that one simple tweet makes a whole story and keeps everyone looking for more information. As we can see in the photo at your right, we can see the tweets of Charlie Villanueva. The first one is the one at the bottom. He said, and I quote, "I wouldn't even trip about that, but a cancer patient, I know way too many people who pass away from it, and I have a special place for those." The second tweet says, and I quote, KG called me a cancer patient. I'm pissed because you know how many people die from cancer and he's tossing it like it's a joke. And the final tweet, he said, and I quote, KG talks a lot of crap. He's prob never been he's probably never been in a fight. I would love to get in a ring with him and I because I will expose him. And this will be all, and thanks for listening, guys. See you next time.